Hello everybody, this is TP Gaming coming to you from Melbourne, Tullamarine Airport down under. Hope everybody's doing alright. We are here for another session. This is the first Melbourne modified timetable that I was able to find in the internet. Of course, as of courtesy of Battlehawk. So thank you very much, sir. Appreciate your hard work. Don't know how your work on this airport was as yet because I haven't played it yet, but we're going to find out very soon. Let's get the time going. Got our first flight. I have a new setup. I've put this the ADIS on the right hand side, maybe a little bit bigger on the other hand. I don't know if it's any better or not. Maybe we should go back the other way around because it may be, actually it may, I think it does make sense to put this back up here again and this one down the bottom. Then we can open this one up a little more. Can we open this up a little? Yeah, the corner here. And we'll put this one on the left hand side. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't matters much. So yeah, we got the whole airport there. Everything's going. Qantas flight 456 is ready to go to Sydney. So let's not get these people waiting. Qantas 456, pushback approved. Expect runway 27.
Ground 27, pushback approved. Qantas 456.
Oh, and I still have goosebumps having all these different voices now coming towards me. Velocity 337, pushback approved. Expect runway 34.
Ground 34, pushback approved. Velocity 337.
And we have our first arrival. Coming in from Christchurch, New Zealand, Christchurch. Velocity 906, runway 34, clear to land.
Ground, Qantas 456 ready to taxi.
Oh, Qantas is already ready, so we're all looking good and clear here. Let's see if we can try and make this as original as we possibly can. Qantas 456, runway 27, taxi via Echo Oscar. No. Didn't even listen to me there. Qantas 456, runway 27.
Runway 27, Qantas 456.
Yeah. Got me accent in there. So what else has been happening? I would like to say thank you. We have now, what is it, 31 subscribers. Yes. Channel is exploding in the last few weeks, so we have 6 or 7 new subscribers. So thank you very much and welcome everybody. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Please feel free to comment down below, ask any questions that you have. Yeah, well, whatever you feel like talking about, or if there's anything that you think I should do better, anything I should do differently, there are certainly some guys around who do not hesitate to write down in the comments. And yeah, so please go ahead and you know, feel free to go do the same thing. Velocity 337, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo, velocity 337.
I can see that there may be some issues here with this stream. I hope it's not too bad. I can see it's not too good at the moment, but hopefully this will be better in a few seconds. So what else has been happening? Let's have a look around this airport here. We are very, very far away from the terminal, as you can see. We are virtually here, in this area here. So we have a long way, you know, to look around. But yeah, well, this is how it looks like. This is runway 34. This is where all our arrivals are coming from, and we're going to push all our aircrafts all the way down the bottom here and have them all start going up north. And on the other hand, we've got, as you can see, the Qantas is already ready to line up and wait at runway 27. 27 is the runway which is going in this direction down here. So what do we have here? Oh, there's no staff here. Wow, I'm the only one here working. Isn't that great? Alright, well, we get some more actions coming in. So let's see how far velocity is out. Velocity is quite a bit out, so we can get Qantas up in the running. Qantas 456, runway 27, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure Qantas 456.
Velocity 18907, runway 34, you're clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, velocity 18907.
Okie dokie. So that's quite nice here. What we have Christchurch coming in, and yeah, well, this is PKG. Is that Perth? Could that be Perth? I'm not sure. I'd have to guess. There's BBN, that's for Brisbane. Actually, normally you have BNE for Brisbane, but they have that differently. BNE as when you book your flight. And yeah, we got Brisbane. Brisbane is the place that I will be going to in a couple of, no, not in a couple of weeks. Yes, in a few weeks, end of September. I'll be flying to Brisbane. I'm looking forward to it. Unfortunately, the stream is a little bad at the moment. So let's open this up. As you can see, we got a Qantas flight coming in. He'll be saying his hello very, very soon. And just today I have received message that apparently I do not have to wait for aircrafts to give the go ahead of saying yes, I have landed. So I'm going to try out that strategy, because that would certainly help if, you know, like this situation here, he's just crossed this runway even though he hasn't given me the landing okay, which usually comes in around here or there on heavy planes. So I can certainly have planes more quicker going up. So I'm going to try that out, even if it's going to cost us 500, but we're going to see if it's going to work or not. So we've got Qantas coming in. So Qantas from Sydney coming in. So one going to Sydney, the other one just arriving. Qantas 469, runway 27, you're clear to land.
Runway 27 cleared to land, Qantas 469er.
Yes, I am still a little hesitant and waiting maybe for giving clearance around about...
Velocity 9 or 6.
Oh, didn't I give velocity? I gave velocity the clear to land, apparently. Okay, well, this is starting well, doesn't it? Velocity 906, contact departure.
Roger, good day.
Velocity 337, runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000. Contact departure velocity 337.
Obviously I missed the check mark on that one. Didn't see. Probably too much yabbing and talking.
Tower, Qantas 777 requesting push and start.
Qantas 777 pushback approved. Expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved. Qantas 777.
Okay, yeah, well, that's a heavy one. He probably won't be able to start on 27, so we're going to push him all the way down on 34, which shouldn't be any worries at all. Gives the guests sitting on the left-hand side a good view of the complete terminals.
Runway 34.
Jetstar 521, runway 34, you're clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Jetstar 521.
Okie dokie. So what else has been happening? Well, again, yes, I am going to be going to Australia. Probably leaving around September 25th.
Qantas 777 ready to taxi.
Qantas 777, runway 34, taxi via Tango Alpha Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Tango Alpha Kilo, Qantas 777.
Well, I see the stream is very bad. Well, I don't know if it's going to be any good. I hope it is. There seems to be some internet issues on my side. Hopefully it's still good enough. Maybe I come over breaking up or something like that. If I am, I apologize for that. Anyway, yeah, going to be leaving around about 25th, maybe 26th, but most probably 25th, arriving on Friday 27th in Brisbane, early in the morning. I'm going to fly with Emirates, most probably, unless I get a flight for free. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, so this is, see how we are going to how that's going to be. Going to Surfers Paradise, staying in Gold Coast. Most probably going to be staying in, well, I'm going to be staying in Tweed Heads first up, and then maybe, depending on if I'm going to find somewhere to live, that would be in Broad Beach or Mermaid Beach, but most probably it'll be Broad Beach. It's just a very, very nice place there. It's near the work that I would like to do, which is doing some sports betting at the casino, and your local TAB if necessary. But I'm also going to be traveling with my daughter, who's just finished school and she wants to have a year off. So we're going to go to Australia, have a look around, and then we'll see, yeah, see how things are going to be. So very, very exciting stuff. We'll be staying there for about 6 months, maybe 12 months, depending on how things are going. And yeah.
Qantas 496 requesting push and start.
Qantas 496 pushback approved. Expect runway 27.
Ground 27 pushback approved. Qantas 496.
Velocity 18907, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal velocity 18907.
Velocity 18907, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform velocity 18907.
Ground Qantas 496 ready to taxi.
Qantas 496, runway 27.
Runway 27 Qantas 496.
So let's see what this timetable has brought to us. We are here on Friday at 6 p.m. Is he going to hit all these? Wow, he's just going underneath there. Oh wow. Anyway, yeah, this is Battlehawk's timetable at 6 p.m. on a Friday. That is the highest volume of arrivals and departures that he has come up with. So let's go wait and see how that is going to turn out. See how heavy it's going to be. I believe it was somewhere around, I don't know, 23 arrivals and departures each, so 46. So, well, there may be just a little bit of a, yeah, whatever, rush, as you might say. Oh, look at this. This is not a heavy plane there from Qantas. What is it? What's he supposed to be? It's a 3-3. Ah, it's nothing. Could have had him departing on 27. But where is he going to? I think he's going to Perth anyway. So, yeah, he's going in the right direction. So she'll be right. She'll be right, mate. Qantas 469, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Qantas 469er.
Qantas 469, taxi to terminal via November Echo Quebec Tango.
Taxi to terminal via November Echo Quebec Tango Qantas 469er.
Qantas 496, runway 27, line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait Qantas 496.
So there's velocity 906 coming in this time on runway 27 after going around. That was, yeah, dumb from me that I didn't notice it. No check mark there on the top. Guests will be fuming.
906 with you, runway 27.
Velocity 906, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway
There we
27
go.
clear to land, velocity 906.
Qantas 496. No, we'll just have to wait for Jetstar to come down. I watched an excellent video about tower controlling and how they work and all that so forth. I'd love to go into a tower and just spend a day there just watching, just sitting down, watching and listening to what they're doing their job, doing their work and so forth. I'll probably learn a lot over there. Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible for once, but on the other hand, it certainly is a lot different. You cannot do hardly any commands on this game. Obviously, there are certainly different areas, whereas right now one person is handling it all, whereas in real life there'll be like 3 different stations doing all these jobs, or maybe even more, and then plenty of people. Qantas 496, runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Qantas 496.
Jetstar 521, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Jetstar 521.
Jetstar 521, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform Jetstar 521.
Okay, stream is still very bad. I know I've said it before. Let's just hope it'll still work out somehow. Okay.
Tower, Qantas 839er would be runway 34.
Oh. Qantas 839er, runway 34 clear to land.
Runway 34 clear to land, Qantas 839er.
Qantas 777, runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared
Qantas
for takeoff upon
469er,
reaching
continue
altitude
taxi.
3000, contact departure Qantas 777. Continue taxi Qantas 469er. Tower, Qantas 6907 requesting push and start.
Qantas 6907 pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 6907.
Well, this is very, very slow at the moment, so we may just speed things up a little. We don't want you guys to fall asleep. We'll have to go and wait and see if I'm going to continue doing videos whilst I'm in Australia.
Ground, Qantas 6907 ready to taxi.
Because even though this channel is starting to improve, it only does have only a handful of people really watching these videos regularly. It's not really moving up that much in likes and ratings. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We've still got another, what do we got, 2, 4, 6, 7 weeks to go before I fly. This video obviously will come out a little later. Qantas 6907, runway 27.
Runway 27, Qantas 6907.
So, you know, it needs to be worthwhile taking all my gear over across the pond. Otherwise, I think we should have at least 50 subscribers for me to make it worthwhile to continue. At the end of September, if it doesn't work out, then most probably we will have to have this, we'll end this. It's a lot of fun, and it's very enjoyable interacting with the viewers and listening to our thoughts and so forth.
With you, runway 27.
Singapore 207, runway 27 clear to land.
Runway 27 clear to land, Singapore 207.
Qantas 6907, runway 27, line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait, Qantas 6907.
Velocity 906, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal velocity 906.
Velocity 906, taxi to terminal via November Echo Alpha Uniform.
Taxi to terminal via November Echo Alpha Uniform velocity 906.
So there's not much happening here. Come on, Battlehawk, what are you doing? I thought you were going to go flat out. Saying, well, then again, you did say to put on a shrimp on the barbie, but you certainly have enough time to do that. No, I'm just joking. I know it is very, very difficult to get all this handled out, and having heavies going into certain terminals and all that so forth is just no question about it. This is very, very difficult to set up a timetable. Qantas 6907, runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Qantas 6907.
Velocity 1375, runway 34, you're clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, velocity 1375.
Qantas 839er, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Qantas 839er.
Qantas 839er, taxi to terminal via Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Qantas 839er.
Velocity 906, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, velocity 906.
So we've got big Singapore coming in.
Tower, Q-Link 2058 with you, runway 27.
Q-Link 2058, runway 27, you're clear to land.
Runway 27 cleared to land, Q-Link 2058.
So what do we need? We need departures. So come on, gates, get going, get the people in. They all want to move out. Let's have a look around. Let's have a look around and see what we are doing. Let's turn this one off and see if we can see any lights. Oh, this is just too far away. Can't see anything at all. There's not that many planes down on the ground, actually.
Tower, Emirates 405.
There's Emirates there now. He's getting ready. Okay, Emirates will have to wait for just a little bit because velocity coming in. He's going to be moving just across. A little domestic airline. Oh, well, those were the days when there used to be TAA, Trans-Australian Airways, and Ansett Airlines. Singapore 207, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Singapore 207.
Emirates 405, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved. Emirates 405. Tower, Qatar 904 with you, runway 34.
Qatar 904.
Tower, Qantas 458 requesting push and start.
Qatar 904, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Qatar 904.
Qantas 458, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Ground, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 458.
Well, so within the first half an hour we've had, is it half an hour? Are we doing 23 minutes? We've got
Ground,
12
Emirates
arrivals
405
and
ready
or
to taxi.
departures. Emirates 405, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo, Emirates 405.
Velocity 1375, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, velocity 1375.
Velocity 1375, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform, velocity 1375.
Qantas 458, runway 27, line up and wait.
Ground, Qantas 458 ready to taxi. Runway 27 line up and wait, Qantas 458.
Singapore 207, continue taxi.
Tower, Rex 3281 with you, runway 34.
Rex 3281, runway 34, clear to land.
Continue taxi Singapore 207. Runway 34 clear to land, Rex 3281. Tower, velocity 869er requesting push and start.
Velocity 869er, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved. Velocity 869er.
Finally, something happening here.
Tower, Q-Link 2286 with you runway 34.
Q-Link 2286, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 clear to land Q-Link 2286.
Q-Link 2058, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Q-Link 2058.
Q-Link 2058, taxi to terminal via November Echo Tango.
Taxi to terminal via November Echo Tango Q-Link 2058.
We'll have Qatar coming down, and then we'll have Qantas up in the air, up and running. Some beautiful shots here. And I've been hearing, and most probably you have as well, that there's no more talk of
Velocity 869 are ready to taxi.
no more talk of Dubai to be released from Tower 3D. Velocity 869er, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo Velocity 869er.
Tower, Qantas 449er with you runway 27.
Qantas 458, runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Qantas 458.
Qatar 904, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Qatar 904.
Qatar 904, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to terminal by Echo Alpha Qatar 904.
Q-Link 2058, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Q-Link 2058.
Qantas 449er, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 cleared to land Qantas 449er.
Yeah, I think twice the speed is quite alright at the moment. Got two more arrivals coming in down from the bottom. There's number one. Emirates 405, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft Emirates 405. Tower, Qantas 1016 with you runway 27.
Qantas 1016, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 cleared to land Qantas 1016.
Rex 3281, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Rex 3281.
Rex 3281, taxi to terminal via Foxtrot Tango Alpha Yankee.
Taxi to terminal via Foxtrot Tango Alpha Yankee Rex 3281.
Unfortunately, the stream is not getting any better, but I don't know. Hopefully, you can see it all. It's running a little bit smooth enough. So Emirates is starting to line up. Just wait for the Qantas flight coming in on 27. And then we're going to have Emirates leaving the long way, the long way to Singapore. Q-Link 2286, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Q-Link 2286.
Q-Link 2286, taxi to terminal via Tango. Q-Link 2286, taxi to terminal via Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Q-Link 2286.
Emirates 405, runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Tower, takeoff 259er with you runway 34.
Just missed an opportunity
Runway 34
there.
cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure
Qantas already
Emirates
gave his
405.
okay that he was landing. Velocity 869er, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up
Qantas
and wait.
449er, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Qantas 449er.
Tigos 259er, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land Tigos 259er.
But we can do it now. We're going to have Qantas arriving, and as soon as he's gone past the runway up the top here, so you got velocity ready. I don't know if you can see it, velocity down here. So Qantas is coming in here now, and as soon as he's past here, I'm going to give the go ahead. There will not be the sign down the bottom here saying that he has arrived and he did landing. Normally I would expect I would get a penalty of a runway interference, something like that. So we're going to try it out, try and find out. There we go, there's Qantas now. Velocity 869, runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Velocity 869, runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Stuffed that one up, didn't I?
Cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000,
just a little bit too fast.
Tower,
And then it turned off itself. But we'll get another opportunity, no problem. Just be patient. Qantas 1016, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Qantas 1016.
Qantas 449er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Qantas 449er.
Rex 34903, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land Rex 349er3.
So there's going to be a Boston challenge coming up, a clearing challenge. Clear the board, whatever, I don't know. It's going to be exciting. See how that's going to work out. I'm going to do that very soon. The video will be coming up in a couple of weeks' time. So get no more departures now, come on. I'll speed this up a little bit.
Tower, velocity 1512 with you, runway 34.
Velocity 1512, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, velocity 1512.
Tigos 259er, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Tigos 259er.
Jetstar 522, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Tower, Jetstar 522
Tigos 259er,
taxi.
taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha uniform.
Tower, 34 pushback approved. Jetstar
Qantas
522.
1016, continue taxi.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha uniform Tigos 259er. Continue taxi Qantas 1016.
Velocity 862, runway 34, clear to land.
Tower, velocity 862 with you, runway 34. Runway 34 cleared to land, velocity 862.
Jetstar 522, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Tower, Jetstar 522 ready to taxi. Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo, Jetstar 522.
So, come on, Jetstar, hurry up. Tigos is coming in. He's heading into your direction. You've got to move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. You got to move it. Yeah, it looks alright.
Tower, Rex 3187 with you, runway 34.
Tower, velocity 347 requesting push and start.
Yes, very soon. You guys are all coming in at the same area. Velocity 347, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Tower, 34 pushback approved. Velocity 347.
Rex 3187, runway 34, you're clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Rex 3187.
Rex 34903, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Rex 349er3.
Rex 34903, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Yankee.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Yankee Rex 349er3. Tower, velocity 347 ready to taxi.
Velocity 347, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo velocity 347.
Velocity 10512, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal velocity 1512.
Velocity 1512, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform velocity 1512.
So everything is coming in from the south at the moment.
Tower, velocity 278 with you runway 34.
Tower, Indonesia 723 requesting push and start.
Velocity 278, pushback approved. What am I saying? Velocity 278, runway 34, clear to land. Thank
Runway
God he
34
didn't
clear
hear
to
me.
land, velocity 278. Say again.
See? Didn't hear me. Nothing. All good. Jetstar 522, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft Jetstar 522.
Velocity 862, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal velocity 862.
Velocity 862, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform velocity 862.
So we need to get Indonesia out as soon as velocity is past there. Indonesia 723, pushback approved. Expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved. Indonesia 723.
Tower, Qantas 476 with you runway 34.
Qantas 476, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 clear to land Qantas 476.
Tower, velocity 867 requesting push and start.
Velocity 862, hold position.
Hold position velocity 862.
Velocity 867, pushback approved. Expect runway 34.
Ground, Indonesia 723 ready to taxi.
Indonesia 723, runway 34, taxi via Alpha Whiskey, Kilo.
Tower, 34 pushback approved. Velocity 867.
Rex 3187, taxi to terminal.
Runway 34 taxi via Alpha Whiskey Kilo Indonesia 723.
Rex 3187, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Yankee.
Taxi to terminal Rex 3187. Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Yankee Rex 3187.
Tower, velocity 867
Velocity
ready to taxi.
278, go around.
Go around velocity 278.
Velocity 278, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
It was just a little bit too close there. Jetstar 522, runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Velocity
upon reaching
867.
altitude 3000 contact departure Jetstar
Runway
522.
34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi
Velocity
via Sierra
862,
Whiskey Kilo
continue
velocity
taxi.
867.
Continue taxi velocity 862. Tower,
Rex 3684,
requesting push and
pushback
start.
approved. Expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved.
Velocity
Rex 3684.
347, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Tower, Qantas 627 with you runway 27.
Qantas 627, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft velocity 347.
Runway 27 cleared to land Qantas 627.
Yeah, you just got to be careful when you have 2 times speed, because things do go a little bit faster.
Ground, Rex 3684 ready to taxi.
Velocity 867. Down there. Rex 3684, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo Rex 3684.
Come on, Rexy. Rex 3187. You should be okay. He's not going to hit him now, is he?
Tower, take
There
Oz
we go.
561 with you runway 34.
Tigos 561, runway 34, clear to land.
Tower, Rex 3286 requesting push and start.
Runway 34 cleared to land take Oz 561.
Rex 3286, pushback approved. Expect runway 34.
Tower, 34 pushback approved. Rex 3286.
Qantas 476, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Qantas 476.
Velocity 347, runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure velocity 347.
Indonesia 723, runway 34, line up and wait.
Runway 34 line up and wait, Indonesia 723.
Tower, velocity 875 requesting push and start.
Velocity 875, pushback approved, expect runway 34. So we're going to have our next opportunity now to have Indonesia start whilst Qantas is coming in.
Tower, Q-Link 2085 with you, runway 34.
Q-Link 2085, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Q-Link 2085.
See if that's going to work out. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer now for Qantas to be in.
Ground, velocity 875 ready to taxi.
There's Qantas coming in. And we'll give the go-ahead now. Indonesia 723, runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Indonesia 723.
Yes, that worked.
Tower,
Thank
velocity 278 with
you.
runway 27.
Thank you for this tip. This is a good idea. Well done. Rex 3286, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34
Velocity
taxi via Sierra
875,
Whiskey Kilo, Rex
runway 34,
3286.
taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo, velocity 875.
Qantas 627, taxi to terminal via November Echo.
Taxi to terminal via November Echo Qantas 627.
So we got velocity 867, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, velocity 867.
Velocity 278, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 clear to land, velocity 278. Tower, Rex 3772 with you, runway 27.
Rex 3772, runway 27, clear to land.
Runway 27 clear to land, Rex 3772.
Certainly have a very unstable internet connection
Tower,
today.
Qantas 820 requesting push and start.
Either this is going to be a horror, a shock of it. Qantas 820, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Tower, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 820.
Velocity 867, runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure velocity 867.
Rex 3684, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Rex 3684.
Qantas 820, runway 27.
Tower, Qantas 820 ready to taxi.
Tigos 561, taxi to terminal.
Runway 27 Qantas 820.
Tigos 561, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha uniform.
Taxi to terminal Tigos 561. Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha uniform Tigos 561.
Excuse me.
Tower, Qantas 453 with you, runway 34. Tower, Qantas 632 requesting push and start.
Qantas 632, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Tower, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 632.
Qantas 453, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, Qantas 453. Tower, Qantas 632 ready to taxi.
Qantas 632, runway 27.
Runway 27 Qantas 632. Tower, velocity 9er requesting push and start.
Tigos 561. Velocity 9er, pushback approved, expect runway 34. Qantas 627, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Qantas 627.
Ground, 34 pushback approved. Velocity 9er.
Qantas 820, runway 27, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 27 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft, Qantas 820.
Q-Link 2085, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Q-Link 2085.
Q-Link 2085, taxi to terminal via Tango.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Q-Link 2085. Ground, Velocity 9er ready to taxi.
Tower, velocity 336 with you runway 34.
Okay, well, see, I'm going to slow things down just a little bit because we need good timing in between aircrafts. Velocity 278, taxi to terminal.
Say again.
Velocity 278, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal velocity 278.
Velocity 278, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha Golf.
Taxi to terminal by Echo Alpha Golf velocity 278.
Velocity 909, taxi. Velocity 909, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo velocity 9er. Say again.
Velocity 336, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 clear to land velocity 336.
Come on, Rex, get down. He's almost standing at midair. We've got Qantas coming in. Hope he's going to speed up fast enough. Otherwise we are going to have another go around and we'll start killing us very soon. Rex 3684 runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Rex 3684.
I thought Rex might turn off at A Alpha. He didn't. So I got penalized. Oh man. These are so slow, these aircrafts.
Tower, Qantas 819er with you runway 27.
Oh, we got another 500. What was that for? Huh? What do we get 500 for? 500 for Rex. We got 2 times 500? Seriously? Phew. That is harsh. Rex 3772, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Rex 3772.
So we're gonna get another penalty now? No. Rex has finally lifted off. Wow. Qantas 819er, runway 27 clear to land.
Runway 27 cleared to land Qantas 819er.
So another video completely stuffed up. How useless. I shouldn't even... this is no good. Velocity 278, continue taxi.
Continue taxi velocity 278.
Qantas 820, runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Qantas 820.
Qantas 632, runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Qantas 632.
Qantas 453, taxi to terminal via Tango.
Tower, Jetstar 526 requesting push and start.
Jetstar 526, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Qantas 453.
Ground, 34 pushback approved. Jetstar 526.
Rex 3772, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha Yankee.
Taxi to terminal by Echo Alpha Yankee Rex 3772.
TP, go home, you're useless. Thumbs down to TP. Don't let him in the tower.
Tower, Qantas 474 requesting push and start.
Qantas 474, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Tower, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 474.
Rex 3286, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft Rex 3286. Ground, Jetstar 526 ready to taxi.
Jetstar 526, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo Jetstar 526.
Tower, Jetstar 441 with you runway 34.
Jetstar 441, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land Jetstar 441.
So all of a sudden we do have some departures now, that's good. We have Qantas 474 doing some donuts up the top there, as you can see. So we'll have to hold Qantas there for a little while. Qantas 453, he's off down there, so he may just be
Velocity
okay.
241 requesting push and start.
Velocity 241 pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Tower, 34 pushback approved. Velocity 241.
Rex 3772, taxi to terminal via Echo Alpha Yankee.
Taxi to terminal by Echo Alpha Yankee Rex 3772.
Rex 3772, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Rex 3772.
Tower, Qantas 474 ready to taxi.
Qantas 474, runway 27.
Runway 27 Qantas 474.
Velocity 336, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal velocity 336.
Velocity 336, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Uniform velocity 336.
Tower, velocity 241 ready to taxi.
Velocity 241, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo velocity 241.
Qantas 474, runway 27, line up and wait.
Tower, velocity 236 with you runway 34. Runway 27 line up and wait Qantas 474.
Velocity 236, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land velocity 236.
We'll never be able to get this down. Another 59 arrivals and departures. Wow. Stuffed up badly here. So we'll see if we can get 2 departures done very quickly now. Rex 3286, runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure Rex 3286.
Velocity 875, runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure velocity 875.
Velocity 909, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft velocity 9er.
Qantas 819, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo Qantas 819er.
Well, maybe I'm going to put down some background noise in there as well, so we have some more aircraft sound coming. Actually, I might just hold velocity there. Velocity 9er, hold position.
Hold position velocity 9er.
We're gonna have the Qantas flight departing up from the top once Jetstar is down, because we'll never know how long it's going to take for him to line up and wait and get going.
Tower, velocity 868 with you runway 34.
Velocity 868, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, velocity 868.
Okay, I'll just speed things up a little bit again.
Tower, Qantas 460 requesting push and start.
Qantas 460, pushback approved. Expect runway 27.
Tower, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 460.
Qantas 474, runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Qantas 474.
Qantas 819er, continue taxi.
Tower, Qantas 460 ready to taxi.
Qantas 460, runway 27, line up and wait.
Continue taxi Qantas 819er.
Jetstar 441, runway.
Runway 27 line
Jetstar
up and wait.
441,
Qantas
taxi to
460.
terminal.
Negative. Jetstar 441.
Jetstar 441, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha uniform.
Taxi to terminal Jetstar 441. Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha uniform Jetstar 441.
Holy moly! Velocity 236, go around. Velocity 236, go around.
Go around velocity 236.
Jesus,
Tower,
a
Qantas
toll.
478 requesting push and start.
Wow. Velocity 236, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Oof,
Tower, Q-Link 2133 with you runway 27.
unbelievable. Velocity 909, runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Wow.
Runway
Didn't
34
see
cleared
that.
for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure velocity 9er.
Jetstar 526, runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Jetstar 526.
Q-Link 478, pushback approved. No, where is he? There he is. No. Qantas 478, pushback approved. Expect runway 27.
Ground, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 478.
Q-Link 2133, runway 27, clear to land. Nobody's going to
Runway
see this
27
anyway.
cleared to land, Q-Link 2133.
Everybody's just watching these
Tower,
videos
New
only
Zealand
about
126
8-9
requesting push and
minutes.
start.
So they probably would have missed my disaster here just then. Velocity 241, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft velocity 241.
New Zealand 126, pushback approved. Expect runway 34.
Ground, 34 pushback approved. New Zealand 126. Ground, Qantas 478 ready to taxi.
Qantas 478, runway 27.
Tower, takeoff 669er with you runway 34. Runway 27 Qantas 478.
Takeoff for 669, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land, takeoff 669er.
Qantas 460, runway 27, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure Qantas 460.
New Zealand 126, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Ground, New Zealand 126 ready to taxi.
Velocity 868, taxi to terminal.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo New Zealand 126.
Velocity 868, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Golf.
Taxi to terminal velocity
Velocity
868.
351, pushback approved. Expect runway 34.
Taxi to terminal via Tango
Velocity
Alpha Golf,
241,
velocity
runway
868.
34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Tower, 34 pushback approved. Velocity 351. Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure velocity 241. Tower, velocity 351 requesting push and start.
Qantas 478, runway 27. Line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 27 Qantas 478.
Tower, velocity 351
Qantas
ready to
478,
taxi.
runway 27, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 27 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Velocity
Qantas 478.
351, runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Tower, Q-link
Velocity
2289
868,
requesting
hold
push and
position.
start.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo velocity
Q-link
351.
2287,
Hold position velocity
Q-link
868.
2289, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Tower, 27 pushback approved. Q-link 2289er.
New Zealand 126, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Tower, top end 136 with you runway 34. Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft New Zealand 126.
Tower, Rex 3783 requesting push and start.
Velocity 868, continue taxi.
Continue taxi
Rex
velocity 868.
3783, pushback approved, expect runway 34.
Tower,
Q-link
34 pushback
218,
approved. Rex
Q-link
3783.
2133, taxi to terminal via Echo.
Taxi to terminal via Echo Q-link 2133. Tower, velocity 236 with you runway 27.
Top end 136, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land top end 136.
Qantas 478, runway 3.
Tower.
Qantas
Q-link
478,
2289
runway
ready to
27,
taxi.
cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 27
Q-link
cleared for takeoff
2289
upon
runway
reaching altitude
27.
3000 contact departure Qantas 478.
Takeoff 669, taxi to terminal.
Runway 27
Rex
Q-link
378,
2289er.
3. Runway 34, taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo.
Runway 34 taxi via Sierra Whiskey Kilo
New
Rex
Zealand
3783.
Taxi to
New
terminal,
Zealand
takeoff
126,
669er.
runway 34, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000 contact departure New Zealand 126.
Qantas 481, pushback approved, expect runway 27.
Negative. Qantas 478.
Tower, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 481. Tower, Rex
Velocity
3783 ready to
236,
taxi.
runway 27, clear to land. Takeoff 263, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land takeoff 263. Runway 27 cleared to land velocity 236.
Qantas 481, runway 27.
Tower, Qantas 481 requesting push and start. Runway 27
Q-link
Qantas
2289, runway 27, line up and wait.
Tower, takeoff 263 with you runway 34.
Runway 27
Velocity
line up and wait,
351,
Q-link
runway
2289er.
34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft velocity 351.
Q-link 2133, continue taxi.
Tower, Qantas 481 ready to taxi.
Qantas 688, runway 27, clear to land.
Continue taxi Q-link 2133. Runway 27 cleared to land Qantas 688. Tower, Qantas 688 with you runway 27.
I'll just speed up there a little bit there for a second. It's going to be a little tight now, having Q-link getting up in the air. But these little ones accelerate very, very good. Q-link 2289, runway 27 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Come on. Q-link 2289, runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff Q-link 2289er.
Top end 136, taxi to terminal.
Tower, Qantas 159 are requesting push and start.
Top link 136, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Yankee.
Taxi to terminal top end 136. Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Yankee top end 136.
Q-link 2133. Qantas 159er pushback approved. Expect runway 27.
Ground, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 159er.
Tower, Qantas 455 with you runway 27.
Oh, I thought he's accelerating fast. He's not accelerating at all. Come on, up you go. There's the other one coming in now. Oh, he's just gotten off. So close. Wow. Qantas 481 runway 27, line up and wait.
Runway 27 line up and wait. Qantas 481.
Velocity 351, runway 34 cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Come on, come on. Velocity 351, runway 34 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff. Velocity 351.
Looks like he
Ground,
stopped there
Qantas
just for a
159er ready
second.
to taxi.
Q-Link 2289, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Qantas 159, runway 27.
Runway 27 Qantas 159er.
Rex 3783, runway 34, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 34 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Rex 3783.
Velocity 236, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Velocity 236.
Velocity 236, taxi to terminal via November Echo Alpha Golf.
Taxi to terminal via November Echo Alpha Golf. Velocity 236.
Qantas 699 pushback approved. Expect runway 27.
Tower, Qantas 699er requesting push and start. Tower, 27 pushback approved. Qantas 699er.
Qantas 455, runway 27 clear to land.
Runway 27 cleared to land. Qantas 455.
Tower, velocity 168 with you runway 34.
Velocity 168, runway 34 clear to land.
Runway 34 cleared to land. Velocity 168.
Qantas 699 runway 27.
Tower, Qantas 699er ready to taxi. Runway 27 Qantas 699er.
Okay, I think we're going to have some issues here with the Qantas flight coming in. He's only about 4 miles out. Tigos has just gotten down, so it's going to be close. Very, very close. Too close for comfort. Qantas 481 runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 3000, contact departure. Qantas 481 runway 27 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Qantas 481.
Velocity 351, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Tigos 263, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal Tigos 263.
Tigos 263, taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Golf.
Taxi to terminal via Tango Alpha Golf Tigos 263.
This is another close one here. Very, very close one. Let's have a look at this one. So here he is now. Come on. Off you go. Could be okay. Just. Yeah. He's off. Oh, good timing there, TP. Well done. Qantas 159 runway 27 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 27 line up and wait behind next landing aircraft. Qantas 159er.
Rex 3783 runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 34 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Rex 3783.
Tower, Rex 3188 requesting push and start.
Oh well, as it is with family. We are down. We are an hour down anyway. So unfortunately, we stuffed up quite a bit here today. Got penalized twice for this one situation. So let me just pause this here. Yeah. So yeah. Unfortunately, this one mistake there. I tried something, it didn't work out. I apologize. Anyway, still, I hope you enjoyed this video. More coming up. If you like, please put the thumbs up, press the thumbs up button. If you would like to subscribe, be number 32 or 33 or maybe number 50, who knows, I would really appreciate it. It shows there are people who are interested in doing this. I will definitely concentrate a lot more, play it a lot more safe in the future. So well, this has been another session coming to you from TP Gaming from Melbourne. Please subscribe, please tell your friends and family and everybody all about it, and help this video or this channel grow. You can be a part of it. If you want to leave any comments, please do leave them down below. If you want to set up your own timetable and you would like me to exclusively try it out, challenge me, go ahead with it. I will certainly give it a hard effort for it. Again, thank you very much for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.